that nigga that do you that nigga that's been doing you dirty since 2011. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that nigga that posted your panties on Facebook. You
Mm-hmm.
still got him around. I don't like that. You
Still
so quick
do.
to cut off your bitch. Sisters are supposed to be lifelines. Like women, we're supposed to have a unbreakable bond. You get what I'm saying? Granted, you're supposed to be like that with your partner too. But I'm talking about bitch, I know how I am with my sister, bitch. I'm with you to the end, bitch. Don't you ever in your life feel like you finna say something to me behind a man that has publicly embarrassed you time and time again. I've had to walk you down through all types of relationships. So the moment that I say one thing or da da da, is you cutting me off. I don't like that at all. And I had to
Yeah.
tell my homegirl about that because she did another one of my homegirls. She cut her off because she said something, and I guess she took it the wrong way, but she misunderstood her. But instead of trying to get an understanding with your lifeline, you cut it off. I was
Yeah.
like, well, bitch, you didn't cut him off.
At all. And if you did, it was for 2 seconds and he came right on back.
Right back.
And so that means you really never fucked with me.
You never cared. Just
Mm-hmm.
another way you see if hoes really ever fuck with you. Yeah, you fall out with them bitches and they tell your business, bitch. If we had a bond, an agreement that this was between me and you when we were friends, bitch, I'm not breaking that bond after we not friends no more. That's like, bitch, you going back on a contract. Like, hell nah. I don't like that shit. You
Yeah.
air out a whole dirty laundry after y'all not friends no more. I don't like that. I've never done that. I would rather beat you up, bitch, than air out your dirty laundry.
Because first of all, why even would you? Why would you even feel like you have the
Why would
energy
you
to
do
even like
that?
spread somebody's business like that? That is the craziest thing to me, to be honest. I don't even care if we like if we're I don't know, like you could have
If we
stabbed
not
well I
if
was
we
about to
not
say you
cool
could
no
have
more. But
stabbed mom
I've
in the
never
leg.
had to just dip into nobody's personal business to read no bitch. I feel like bitches are not creative enough either. Cause I
Yeah.
understand falling out and then y'all get into it, y'all do y'all big one. Okay, that's what y'all want to do. That's what y'all want to do. But my business though, I ain't never told nobody business.
Because it's not your place to.
That's
You would
not your place
expect other
because
people
when we
not
were
to as
friends,
well.
we had an agreement. So why would you go
Mm-hmm.
back and go back in the archives and break that agreement because y'all not friends no more? I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know. This is just weird to
And
me.
not only that, women or mothers, I don't know, on the topic of women who choose men over people that actually care about them,
Oh,
women who choose men over their children.
over that chill, girl,
Baby, that
girl.
irks me to my core.
Oh my lord.
To my
I
core.
wish I would see it. I wish I would see it. I wish I would. I've seen stories firsthand, and I've had to I've had to talk. And I was young at the time, at young ass girl. I couldn't do much, but my homegirl would tell me like, "Hey, he being kind of weird to me," and I told my mama about it, and she went off on me when he being kind of weird, like, and you know what being kind of weird mean, like, you get what I'm saying, being basically
Yeah.
inappropriate. Mind you, at the time we was minors, and I was like, you need to say something. She said something to her mama.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Mama, I tried to say something. My mama went off on me, telling me, well, why are you wearing that? I don't give a fuck what my child is wearing around the house, bitch. You don't look at my motherfucking child, bitch.
Because,
You
bitch,
don't look at
you're
no
this.
child, bitch.
And then when the mama try to justify it in that way,
You
what is wrong
sick.
with you?
You said you need a man that bad that
You
you putting
just
out
as
your
thick.
children.
You are
You
just
putting
as
out
thick.
girl,
Like,
girl,
what? Are you serious
girl.
right now?
I
Is this really
wish
coming out of your mouth right now?
you don't know how bad I will break a bitch in half. I slap a bitch if I ever see that shit, bitch. You don't never put down your kids for no dirty ass men.
That is sick
And
to
that
me.
shit happens every day though. That happens every day.
I can never fathom it. I can never fathom it. Ever. It makes no
Mm.
sense. Because that tell me you don't care. You don't care about your kids at all.
No, you don't care about
And
your
bitch, if you don't care, you shouldn't have had them.
Then too, it's like it's not okay. We can go. Let's go into talk about how like, bitch, like how you. I be like, not just like your mama's choosing your the stepdad or whoever it is over you, but it's like How they just refuse to listen to you about anything, bitch. It's always me, me, me. I'm right, and I'm the mama, and I brought you here. Bitch, I didn't
Mhm.
ask you to bring me here, bitch. My mama and
One
daddy
thing
would
about
be
parents,
Beyonce, Jay-Z if I had a choice. Stop playing with me.
the one
Please
thing
stop it.
about parents, they think, or just older people in general, they think they deserve respect if they
Yeah.
ain't giving it. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. If you're not giving me respect, I'm not giving it to you. That's just not how it's gonna. It's not. It's not gonna work. I'm sorry. I don't care who. If you brought me into this world, I don't care if you birthed me. I don't care if you fed me for 18 years of my life. If you are a bitch to me, I'm gonna be a bitch to you. Fuck you.
I used to get into it with my mama a lot about that. I used to tell her, I used to say, and my daddy too, I used to say, do y'all want me to applaud y'all for what you're supposed to do? I put a roof over your house. You ain't never had to, you ain't never had to go hungry. I always had lights. That's what you're supposed to do. You had me, so
Literally.
you're supposed to fund me as a, like you're when you have a child, you're legally, for 18 years, but
Obligated.
really for the entirety of that child's life. But you sign up to be a legal sponsor of that child at least up until the age of fucking 18 years old, bitch. If you didn't want to do that, why would you have me? And then I'm not finna bend over backwards and get on my knees and thank you, thank you, thank you every day when you treated me like shit. My dad used to always say this shit used to piss me off. He used to always say respect only goes one way, and that's up. Meaning that he didn't have to respect me and my brother and my sister. He was like, cause I brought y'all in this world, I took care of y'all, I fed y'all. That's what you're supposed to do, and you'll never disrespect me. I'm
Ever.
not gonna allow you to disrespect me. First of all, cause y'all
Ever.
in the same breath, y'all tell me every day you don't let nobody disrespect you, don't let nobody punk you, but y'all are disrespecting me. I always told my parents
Mhm.
like I had to go out in the world. My parents taught me a lot. They taught me everything. I was real good. But I told them I had to go out in the world and learn what respect looks like to me. Like respect, because I was going out, I told you I was going out slapping hoes if a bitch looked at me wrong. Snapping on hoes, this, that. Not because I was just insecure or anything like that, but because that's what my parents did. If I breathe wrong, if I look wrong, oh, what's your problem, girl? Oh, you got a problem? Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? So I had to
Yeah.
break that down and learn to myself, what does respect look like from other people to me? Bitch, that's a lot. That's a hard thing to learn, bitch. That's a
You
hard
learning
thing.
that on your own. Your parents, quote unquote, taught you respect, but they didn't really teach you shit.
They did not
You
teach
had to learn
me
this
what
respect.
respect looks like. You get what I'm saying? They taught me how to give respect, but they did not teach me how to get respect and how to go about how somebody respecting somebody looks like. You get what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
bitch, I grew up fighting, slapping hoes, bitch, and I had to sit down. I had to be like, Tiana, like, girl, calm down. Just because a bitch looks the type of way or breathes hard, da, 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 does not necessarily mean that she's disrespecting you. That just might be how she is. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, so I know that's a thing in like minority homes. I always wonder if
Mm.
that's a thing in white homes. Is there any
Oh,
white
it's
people in
not,
here?
baby. Ain't no respect at all.
Is there any white people in here that can come on here and explain?
And tell us your story.
Let's hear it.
Girl.
Because I be really wondering like what goes on in a Caucasian household.
I don't know. I don't really. Well, I know the Caucasian down south is different than the Caucasians other places. So I just feel like we was all getting our asses whooped. I know this I was gonna say this white bitch. Oh Lord have mercy. This white girl named what was her name? Housley. Me and that bitch was cool. Girl, Housley used to get
Mm-hmm.
her ass beat, bitch. I said, damn, Housley, you pretty sure you went at my grandma's house or you went at my house, bitch? Why you getting your ass beat, girl? Golly. Cause I
Well,
used to get my
it's
ass beat too.
a different. It's like a different like type of thing whenever like white people grow up with us because it's like I don't know how to say it without being
What?
uh problematic. I don't know how to say it without being problematic. Let me think.
Oh Lord.
It's just different. It's just different, you know?
Okay, period.
Like, like people who grew up in the suburbs or like in like upper class neighborhoods, as
Mm.
opposed to white people who grew up in the lower income neighborhoods, like with the more population being POC. Like it's a different like
Yeah, they
situation, you
definitely
know.
do. They definitely do have a different outlook. I feel like the ones that grew up in the suburbs and shit like that, those are the ones I generally did not. I really didn't get along with because I was a suburban girl. Like I grew up with money. I just got you know, bitch. You got bitches that like grow up with money, and then you got bitches that went looking for the hood. Bitch, I went looking for the hood. Like I went to, well, I didn't really too much go looking for it, but once I switched schools and I went to school from in South Memphis, which is like the hood, bitch. I was in the mound, bitch. I was going to school in the mound. I went looking for the hood. I went looking for, that shit. So, but baby, when I found it, Lord have mercy, bitch. It was
You weren't looking for the hood, but the hood found you.
the bitch.
Absolutely not. I was trying my hardest to run away from it.
I really didn't know how it was. I didn't know how bad it was, bitch.
Yeah,
It's bad. Mm-mm.
it never
It's really
gave
not
hood
bad,
to
but
me. I was
it's
never a
different.
hood girl. Everybody used to call me like white, or like they used to say, "You want to be white so bad? You want to be white so bad?" Like, no, I don't. I just don't want to be a fucking hoodlum. I'm sorry.
No, for real.
I just don't want
I
to
ain't
be
never
running around
got
with
that, bitch.
spelling
I
bugs,
never
you know.
liked that how bitches used to treat motherfuckers any type of way because you perceive that they want to be something else or you like bitches used to think I had shit, so bitches used to treat me a certain type of way. And when I say bitches, I mean boys and girls. Like motherfuckers used to treat me any type of way because they thought I had a certain thing. I was into it with a lot of motherfuckers so bad off of their assumptions about me. Oh, she thinks she better than us. She thinks that girl. It was none of those things, bitch. I'm just y'all are already. But before I came in, y'all was already looking at me some type of way. So I was back by myself. I was reserved, and because I'm being reserved, like I don't really want to just jump in with y'all because y'all were already mean mugging me. Now we
Yeah,
got an issue. Now we got beef because
people
you
act
assume this
like
thing
people
about
are
me.
supposed
But
to
the thing
fit.
about Big
Yeah.
Tiana, I'm gonna whoop on that ass, bitch. I want no
Mm-hmm. Whoop right on it.
okay.
Like, people think that people are supposed to fit into a box. Like everybody's supposed
A
to be the same.
box,
Like,
yeah.
please, can we be a little different? Thank you. Like, God.
Yeah, honestly, I told you like I kind of grew up with a spectrum of everybody, so I kind of could kind of get along with a little bit of everybody. I was never the oh you just this bitch, this. I kind of got along with pretty much everybody, and but I feel like I had to be like that way. I had to be a chameleon because like I said before, bitches knew me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
It's so crazy. Like, you never know. Like, people always want to assume they know who the fuck you are, but like you don't. You think you know me just from like a few things that you know about me. You don't know me.
you know what I
You
mean?
think just because I listen to Avril Lavigne, I want to be white?
Oh Lord, oh Lord.
No,
Adam
that was like
Levine.
one of the bigger struggles for me growing up. Like, that was one of the bigger
The kind
struggles
of
for me
music
because,
you was listening to.
yeah, because the voice changes. Sorry. Yeah, because I literally have three brothers. They're all the same, and then I'm literally the odd one out. So it's just like me listening to fucking Avril Lavigne and Taylor Swift and people like that, and then them fucking playing basketball and listening to rap, and then it's just like the juxtaposition of that, I guess, was just too much for them. Because they're just like, oh my god, you want to be white so bad, like, no, I
So
don't.
different, right?
Yeah,
But people see different and they think bad. Like how people think about. We could use the LGBT as an example. Is since it's different, since you don't understand it, it's something that you have to make fun of and demean. No. If
yeah,
if first of all, if you can't wrap your brain around it, if you don't understand it to that extent, it's probably because it's not for you to understand.
yeah,
That's okay. Just leave it alone. Just accept the person for who they is and go on. Unless there's a child molester, go on about your life. Or a rapist, go on about
yeah.
your life. And do what you need to do.
And they just can't mind their fucking business.
No, you can't. The bitch that came out of business to get on my nerves the worst, bitch.
And you know what? God bless them. Because those are the kind of people who just don't make it through life because, they too
Oh
busy worried about
Lord.
other people. You too busy worried about the next bitch. Worry about you and your pocket.
Them pockets is crying. Them pockets is
Your
filled.
pockets is empty. Your pockets is hollow. The way I have to fight for that word to come out.
Is
Hollow.
hollow. But
It's
no, for
so
real.
crazy, honestly.
No, for real, yeah. Them pockets is crying. And that's how I know.
Yeah.
Bitches when bitches talking like, oh, I got money, I got this, or I'm grounded. That's how I know them bitches broke. Y'all be the first bitches to talk about
So,
some money. That's how I know you hoes is broke. Because a bitch with money don't have to talk about money. A bitch that's
yeah,
smart doesn't have to say they
because it's in
smart
their
every
bank
day.
account. I was supposed to get my phone screen fixed, and I never did.
Over free.
Mm-hmm. And never did.
Never did.
And never did.
You paying for it for what?
Damn. I'll go tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Saturday? What am I doing Saturday? Oh,
Saturday for you,
damn, I just
Sunday
set a
for me.
reminder. Tomorrow Saturday? Oh, for you, yeah.
But yeah, Sunday for me, yeah.
Yeah. But Saturday, the reason why like Red wants to go do some crazy shit, so I have to wake up early to do that crazy shit with her. So I guess I'll do that after.
Who, your mama? You said your mama?
My friend.
Um,
Yeah, she's
the
such a
same
crazy
one?
girl. Yeah, Saturday morning.
Mm. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I'm just gonna get my screen fixed after that. Or maybe I won't. Or maybe I will. Who knows? Life is crazy. Life is short. Do what you have to do when you want to do it. Because life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Life is also like a booty hole. Mm. Everyone has it and everyone stinks. I know that's actually supposed to be about opinions, but okay. It's also life.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Bitch,
so crazy though. I actually don't
so
like the
like,
move
let's
force.
say your friend now. Let's say you have a friend, right? And she would have do, and you find out AC gay. Are you gonna tell your friend he gay?
Gay or bisexual?
Not bi. Bi is like okay, but gay.
So he's just dating her for what?
Clout.
Okay. So I would tell them. Because at that point you're just using her. And that's my friends, I would tell her. If I found out if you're like bisexual, I wouldn't. That wouldn't be my business because like you may still like her. I don't know.
Yeah, cause she might be into bi dudes.
Yeah, but like gay, it's like like maybe she knows he's gay, or maybe she's gay. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I would still say something. Being the kind of person I am, I would still say something because I don't care. Because I would just be like, you're gay, right?
Yeah,
And I feel like
but
they would take it as a joke. Yeah, because I call everybody gay, to be honest. So.
mm,
Hmm.
I feel like there's only like issues like that are only like a big thing. Like I get that everybody deals with stuff like that, but I feel like it's only a big issue when it comes to like black people. Or maybe like Hispanic people to make well, I can't speak for any other minority, but I know black people like that's a big thing, it's a big deal. Like being gay is so bad. Oh, he gay?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm finna go like do something drastic. Like
I just think black people. I'm going to speak for black people in general. Sometimes black people, most times actually, and I'm not even gonna, and that's not even a joke. Black people, most times, black people are very ignorant, and I don't like the way they act, especially like we're talking
you said
about
Barry
blacks
Barry what?
ignorant.
Oh yeah, it's the lack of understanding for sure.
Yeah,
Because if you ask a black person, like no lie, that's something that's real like heavy. What you said, if you act like, and I'm speaking from a personal experience too. Like my parents, they be like, "Well, I just don't understand it." What is there to understand? You get what I'm saying? What is
Yeah,
there, honestly, what is there
you
to
don't need to understand it.
understand
It has
about
nothing to
two
do
people
with
wanting to
you.
be together? Who
Yeah,
cares?
it literally has nothing to do. There's nothing for you to understand. You just
So, but
accept people and
because
move
of their
on.
lack of understanding is like another root in their hate. Because you don't understand it, you dislike it.
Yeah,
I don't get
like
it.
it's like you get mad because you slow. You don't need
I
to
don't get
understand it. You don't
it.
have to
Like,
grasp it.
even this dude there, I know this dude here, and we was talking about because they was doing like the stupidest shit. I think the military has to do with like trans awareness, like being aware of trans people in the military, as if you just can't treat somebody like with respect. Like, okay, this person's
Yeah,
here, whatever it is, let's get to the mission that we actually have to do. We have to have whole briefs on how to address a trans person with when it's just, oh, what are your pronouns? Oh, she, her. Okay, he, him. Okay, let's go. Let's move on. So this is what I need you to do. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, he was
yeah,
talking about how like, oh, then they're gonna then next they're gonna ask for a whole month, and I was like, well, they have like Pride Month, right? And he was like, oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. And I was like, you saying that like you have an issue with like trans people? He was like, well, I don't have an issue. I just don't understand it. But she was just
yeah,
making fun. So because you don't understand it, that gives you a green light to make fun of it.
yeah.
I don't.
And
I
really, you
don't.
just mad.
I don't get
You
that.
just
I
mad
don't
because
get
you
that.
slow. You mad because you slow and you can't grasp a simple fucking concept of respecting people and their life choices.
Respecting people in the life choices. But this is a thing that we honestly, to myself, I feel like, oh Lord, I have fallen victim to this type of thing, and I'm trying to change myself. Like y'all know, I'm a Southern girl. I'm a South Memphis bitch. Like understanding people and cultures and shit like that too. Like when we don't understand it, we make fun of it. I feel like I still fall short to that sometimes. Like when I seen that video of that girl putting that cheese in her hot chocolate, I didn't know that was a cultural thing. I just thought that she was just doing some weird ass shit. But apparently like that's something that they do in other cultures, and I was like, oh,
Hmm.
I didn't know that. But
That
because
can be
I saw
literally
that, because it
anything.
was weird, because I didn't understand it, I was ignorant of what she was doing. My first thing was to make a video and make fun of it.
I
Oh
mean, that
my
can be literally
gosh.
anything.
Huh?
That could be literally anything. How, I don't think that's making fun of it. You just don't like chocolate and cheese.
Cheese and chocolate, hot chocolate.
Yeah, and you voiced your opinion about that. Like,
Yeah.
well, I guess that's a double
But
edged.
that's still like that's a
That's
double
a
edged sword.
double.
I just said like just because you don't like it, just because you don't understand that, does that
Yeah,
mean that you get to make fun of it? Does that mean you don't like it? And no, that's
yeah.
just right.
But this is
That's why I took the
food.
video
That's
down.
food. You can't compare someone not liking transgender people because they
Yeah, one of them is
don't
definitely like,
understand it.
but I feel like this too. I feel like that's different because that's like a culture thing. That's like that's something that people can that's something that people cannot see. You cannot say that you thought that mistreating someone because of how they like to live their life is a okay thing. Like you can't play that to be. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You can't say that, oh, I just didn't know. Bitch, what? Like I just feel like as a human being, like it's just a no brainer to just treat somebody some type of way. Like it's so dumb, and people get upset with me because I say, but it's so dumb. Like being in the military, that it's so dumb that I have to sit in a brief on transgender people. That's so stupid to me. Like it's so dumb to me saying that
wait.
shit out loud. But this is the type of
Somebody,
shit that I have to go through now.
somebody commented, "Blessing Rose joined."
No, for real. But I'm saying it's so dumb that I have to sit in a room and I have to, not me, but they're trying to teach people customs and courtesies on dealing with transgender people
Yeah.
in the ranks with us. People that raised their right hand and swore in, just like we did, to fight and defend. Why do I have to sit in the brief and when all you have to do is when you see someone, if you don't know their pronouns off the rip, Hey, what are your pronouns? What do you want me to call you? Are you okay with this? Da, da, da. Oh, okay. All right, let's move on. Okay, so we need to do this. It just does not make sense to me that we have to be taught. Well, that they have to be taught this. They are sending
Yeah,
these dummies in a room with 150 people to 200 people, and they're having a slideshow to show you how to refer to transgender people. It's so stupid to me.
yeah. Literally just respect them as every other person that's in the fucking room.
Oh my gosh.
Simple.
And the fact that that we're still doing that in 2022, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to do it in 2023 again, is so crazy to me. It's so
But you
archaic.
know what? That's just as crazy as people in colleges having to take seminars on what the fuck. Um, what's that word? Fuck, 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 fuck. Consent is
Oh my goodness. Lord
like
have mercy.
what?
Let's talk about it. Cause bitch, you know what? You know exactly what it's. Cause you know the difference between now let's stop playing with me. Between no, like I don't want that. You
Yeah.
know the difference. Once you hear that hard no, you stop completely. And just like people, so some people like I ain't gonna lie, like girls, especially girls, young girls that are just coming into the game. I'm a good example of this. Not because bitch, I ain't never let nobody get away with anything, but everybody is not as strong as me. You get what I'm saying? There are some times where I've been in the middle of a situation and I saw something that I didn't like in that moment, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to do this no more. I changed my mind. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you think, oh, because we've already started the actions, because we already got into the action that we can that you can
You
keep
can't
going
retract
and
your statement.
no, that's not how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how that
And you
goes.
know that's just so crazy to me because you would think that that's common sense, but
No, for
apparently,
real.
since common sense is not common,
It's not.
and that's crazy to me. It
It's not.
truly
And then
is.
I just feel like a lot of dudes too is like a lot of these things that they teach, these little things they teach men are like low key playing into rape culture. Like how they do like the and I don't give a fuck what none of you hoes say, bitch. I'm gonna say what I wanna say. But like how they do, oh, your girl's finna come over. So what not your girl, but a girl's finna come over. So you turn the air down in the house. You make it cold in the house so she's gonna wanna warm up so y'all can snuggle up and then so you can make a move on her or